right. Go ahead and tag someone, let them know that we're going to be signing the song Rise Up by Andra Day tonight. So we've been practicing for 8 weeks now, and we're going to be ready for our performance in just a moment. Let's see here. All right, so we are now live. Okay. On Instagram. Yes, yes, yes. Live. Okay, great. So we are live. I'll keep that open. And we are rocking and rolling. All right, let me turn off this alarm. Okay. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come in. Let's see here. I'm making sure that all the chimes are off. Okay. Hi, everyone. How are you? All right. All right. So tonight is a special night. We have our signed music ASL performance tonight. And so I want to welcome you all to our ASL music class online, where we teach how to sign songs through music using American Sign Language. Many of you see on TV and different platforms interpreters as well as ASL um, um, users signing the song. My chimes are still coming on my alerts here, and I'm trying to stop it so that it doesn't keep ringing through our performance. Let's see here. Let's go to my carport. I have these ring devices, and we want to make sure that the movement, let's go to the carport. Yep, it was the carport. So we turn that off now. Okay, so we should be fine there while we're waiting on others to come in. Okay, so hello, hello, hello. All right. So normally what happens, everyone, is that we come online through the platform to kind of just share as a way to promote ASL use, to encourage people to want to learn, to get involved with working with, deaf community members, as well as being a support and an ally, okay, a friend. So by learning sign language, it helps you to, number one, gain a new way of communicating with others, whether it be someone who's deaf or hard of hearing, or maybe you have someone in your family that has, autism. They're on the spectrum, and maybe they are nonverbal and they don't use their voice to communicate. Well, this is a great way to introduce as a tool to teach sign language to those individuals to help maintain connection. Or imagine maybe a grandmother or grandfather who maybe are losing their hearing, or someone that has recently been impacted by, dementia, dementia. Um, and maybe someone had a stroke and they lost their ability to be able to communicate. Well, imagine using ASL and presenting that as a way to communicate, to keep that communication and connection going with family, whether it be family or friends or caretakers or nurses or doctors, doesn't matter, CNAs. We all need to learn just the basics, and that really is the vision, the goal of Sign With Me Incorporated, where we advocate for ASL use And we teach the fundamentals of American Sign Language. And when in a platform like this here, we use music as a fun and creative way to introduce the language with the hope that many people will become more and more interested in the language as well as the community at large. Okay. And so, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me put myself on the screen. I think what happened here is, here we go. I have my thumbnail. Hey, 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 everybody. It's Deanne Lane here. I'm back. And tonight we have our ASL Music Performance Recital. So go ahead and tag someone to join in to watch. And if you've been with us, over the course of the last 7 weeks, and you've been practicing and you want to join in, we can invite you into the online platform. And moving forward, if you're interested, we say, hey, if you only learn the chorus, of the song from the lyrics of the music, then that's fine as well. And you can participate. You don't have to, learn the whole, song. So depending on your skill, ability, and level will determine how much you will, learn and how much you will, retain. All right. And so tonight is not going to be a long night tonight, but my goal is to go through the song, signing it as practice so you can kind of see it. And then we're going to actually just do the recital. Okay. And so I'm going to sign it slow as the practice, but also your review of it. And then we're going to play it at the regular speed and see the comparison of the two. So are you guys ready? Hi, Lono, and LJP, and Richard Y. Vince. I'm sorry if I say it wrong, 33. So we're happy that you're, here tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Deanne Lane, and I am the founder of Sign With Me Incorporated. And we teach the fundamentals of American Sign Language. And we provide services, whether it be interpreting services, classes, workshops, trainings, as well as performances. So for concerts or plays, things of that nature. So that's what we do. We're all about that communication. We're all about, making sure that there's equal communication access. So I am a visual language expert. So I'm a visual learning expert. So visual-based learning. What am I, huh? Visual-based learning expert. Okay. And so I teach and help others to connect through ASL. All right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to play the song, and I'm just going to do it slow on slow motion. And then we're going to pick up the speed, and maybe you'll learn a few signs just by watching. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to get this set up. See here. Let's see. And then just as a reminder also, we actually have, if you like and interested in what you see and you want to learn sign language, you say, hey, I've been wanting to learn, sign language for a long time. We have our classes that will be starting in September for our fall classes. And so I welcome you to go to our website at signwithme.org. Let's see here if I can put that on the screen here as a banner. It should be going across the screen, but I don't see it. Let's see here. Show it. Okay, there we go. So on the screen there, you can actually go to our website and go to our programs page, and you'll see under the drop down, you'll see classes for 2025. And it's an online ASL music course, and you can go ahead and register for the fall class, which will be starting September the 9th. And you'll have two options of whether you want to attend on Tuesdays or Thursdays, okay? And the time is generally depending on the instructor this term. Normally it's 6 p.m. to 7, but it may be 7 to 8. So we'll let you know more about that as we get closer. So just kind of block out the time and the dates, and it's Wednesdays. I'm sorry, not Wednesday. That's this thing tonight. It's Tuesdays or Thursday nights, and you will have the opportunity to pick one of those days to attend an 8-week class where you will be learning the history, culture, and you'll also learn how to sign a song for performance. So this is really more like a, a teaser to get you interested, to pull you in, to capture your interest, and also start learning. But if you want to take more of a formal class, that's going to be available in the fall, and it's free. We are normally sponsored, and when we have sponsors that donate to us, then we in turn can offer it free to you, the community. And so we are looking forward to that funding coming in to be able to provide that opportunity for you to continue to learn, okay? And at the end of that, we take your performance and then we edit it and then we post it as a video to show your group performance as a class. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So we're going to play the song slow and sign it so you can see it. And then we'll do it at regular speed so you can see the difference. Okay. I'm going to the playback speed. Okay. So let's see how we do. So this is Rise Up, Riseup, Rise Up, and it's by Andra Day. All right. So that was the slow version, everybody. That was our practice run. All right. And so now we're going to just play it at regular speed. All right. So what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, here we go. Did you enjoy that? Did you see some signs that you learned? If you learned something new, a new sign, I want you to type it in the chat. Go ahead and hit some hearts. Type it in the chat. Any new signs that you learned during this. So we're going to do it one more time, and this is going to be the final one. Okay, and then that's going to conclude our 8-week class session of our ASL music tutorial. And we'll be starting again, I believe this is July. We probably won't do this again until after the September fall class. So during the downtime, I guess you can say, where the time where we're not actually, hosting a class, we offer this tutorial. So I may be able to do one more if you want, for July to August. And then the class will actually start September on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And if you have a song that you want to learn, you can also put that in the chat and send it through a direct message to me. And I will look at what you have and we'll choose a new song. That's if you're interested in learning through this kind of platform and continuing that. Okay. All right. All right. So we have one more time. Hi. Let me stop and say hi. I'm going to pause for a second and say hi to my TikTok audience here. So I see Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Hi. Let's see here. Alicia, Neely. Hello. Hello. And then we have beautiful Queen that's here as well. Hello. Thank you. Josette, Janine. Yes. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. So we have a few people that are here on the live there on the TikTok. And so for my Instagram audience, let's see if I could pay a visit over here to my Instagram page and see. So we have a few, people. We have Jerry. Hey, Jerry. And we have Kathleen. Yay! She's one of our project managers for our Senior Sign 2 book series. So for those of you who have not gotten your books yet, this is our one of the books in our series. And we are teaching and catering to our American Sign Language. We're providing American Sign Language option for our aging adults, for those who are losing their hearing. So this is our family book where you get to learn all of the family signs. And so you can get this on Amazon. Yes, you can get this on Amazon. All right, see that? So Kathleen helped to design this, and she's one of our project managers. And then we also have our ABC alphabet book. So if you want to get these as a flashcards or as a book, I've handled this book so much the pages are starting to fall apart. But I'll take up one of the pages. So this is, for example, you get 26 letters. So all of the alphabet. You have the English and you have the ASL symbol. And then you also have a sign, which is a sight word. So you're learning 26 different signs, okay, that start with each individual letter of the alphabet. And we're giving you a nostalgic memory as a picture, okay? And then this one is F for food, okay? So this is a way that we are introducing sign language, and we have chosen to focus on the senior demographic, to be able to bridge that gap between the babies and the aging adult, and to be sure that language is for everyone. And so while the title is called Senior Sign 2, we know that language is for everyone, okay? And so we also have our flashcards, which basically is a cross representation from the book. So you have the sight word, like I mentioned, and you have the alphabet. You have the alphabet, English, and sign symbol. And then on the back, A is for age. And so you get to learn, the 26 letters of the alphabet, as well as 26 new signs that can relate with the beginning of that letter. And so we have a need to finish 10 more of these books. So our next book is emotions, and then activities, and then numbers. And so it'll be structured the same way that you see demonstrated here. And we need funding. We are a nonprofit. And so if you are interested in donating to support our cause, we welcome you to go over to our website. And you can follow, you can subscribe, you can also donate on our website to the cause. And then on the memo line, just type, that is a donation for the books or whatever it is. Okay. So we are really making a positive impact on our world and in our community. And we want you to be a part of that. Okay. So will you join us in that support? We also recently finished a ASL training manual, and it's for those individuals who have taken our classes and that want to continue teaching from the platform and the curriculum that we actually developed. It's also for those who may be interpreters that want to start teaching, in the community. And this is the our newest published work, and it's ASL Basic Training, and it's a beautifully formatted book. And so you're getting everything that we do in the class, and in a way that gives you activities, and you have everything from history, culture, language, cultural perspectives. I'll hold it up for you, show my TikTok fam. So you get a lot of information that you can have at your fingertips to help you continue with your sharing of information, whether it be your clients or maybe it be your patients, whatever the case may be, or even your students. And then behind me, you have our new visual communication boards that we'll be able to use for those who maybe can't use their hands. And they need to be able to maybe point to a reality. Like one of the sentences says, "Will you walk with me?" Okay. And so the key word is walk, right? And so they're able to point to that reality rather than trying to sign the sentence. And so we have some really awesome ideas and products, again, to help those who have maybe an impact where they can't use their speech, or maybe they can't hear, or maybe they have some mobility, challenges, that prevent them from being able to communicate. And we want to make sure that we are providing a solution to help continue that connection through communication. All right, so we have one last performance. I'm going to do it one more time, and then that's going to be it. I have some messages. Wow, 59 messages. I don't have a moderator to work with me on this. So forgive me, if I'm not responding to you, directly. I apologize for that, but I appreciate so much the support, and anything you can do if you want to be involved with me, to work with me, to volunteer your time. We'd appreciate that. You can contact me directly through direct messaging. But I do see the Bowed and Boogie, or Bougie, excuse me, the Bowed and Bougie. Yes, I love bougie people. I fit right in with you. Bougie. This is bougie in sign language. Foo foo, bougie, 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 formal people. All right, so we're gonna do this song one more time, everyone, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to be blessed by it. Okay, so here we go. Let me put the music back on, and hold on a second. Let me find my little sheet here. Okay, so one more time. All right. Thank you, Kathleen. You said beautiful signing. Thank you from my Instagram fam. Thank you so much. So one more time, we're getting ready to do this. All right. So here we go. Let me go back to StreamYard. Let me take off the ticker. I'm gonna hide that. All right, so you can just see the signing. I'm gonna put the products to the side so they're not in the way. All right, here we go. Okay, let's change the speed to regular speed. Speed, regular, normal. Go back to the beginning. Okay. All right, y'all, here we go. Okay. Enjoy. Come on. There we go. everybody. All right. Let's see here. Whew. That song always gets me like, wow. So, some of the things you want to remember as we're closing out our 8-week tutorial is first, when you get the lyrics of a song, you look at it, you want to analyze what does it mean. So you can get the feel for how many people are in it, what the story is about, what the tone is. Is it slow? Is it moderate? Is it fast? Is it a love song? What's the feeling or the emotions assigned or attached or involved with conveying that song or that story? And then after you do that, then you want to then translate it into what is called a gloss. And then the third week, you want to make sure you're sharing that information with someone who's deaf to kind of get their feedback on your lyrics and your word choices for the song. You want to be sure that it's really ASL conceptually accurate. And sometimes you see people and they're signing straight English. That's not ASL. This was an ASL song, so it was conceptual. You can see the pictures. It wasn't word for word for word. And those who sign that way are more focused on English, more so than an ASL translation. And so we try to make sure that whatever we sign is, if a deaf person is in the audience, they can see it and enjoy it. So it's not only for hearing people. They enjoy music as well, and hearing people like you and I, we love seeing it in sign language. But we want to be sure that we're not just doing it for the performance, but for the communication, for the access, okay, for the inclusion, to make sure that we are benefiting all audience and providing that opportunity to get access to the information. And then you spend 2-3 weeks just practicing, and as you're practicing, you're focusing on your practice. You do it in stages. So you maybe start with the chorus and then work your way back to the top, to verse 1 down to 3 or 4, and you just do it in chunks separately, without the music and then with incorporating the music. And so that's the strategy that I incorporate when I'm planning to prepare and to translate a performance for a song. And that is called a performance. Now, when I interpret a song, sometimes, maybe I'm at an event and I haven't even heard the music before sometimes. And it is a impromptu, translation. That's called interpreting. So I'll give you basically what I hear at that time. You know what I mean? But this is planned. So we have time to plan, analyze, think about it, and really choose the best signs that work for the song, for the lyrics of the song. All right. So that's it for tonight. Remember that we have our fall classes that are going to be starting in September, starting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, starting on the 9th. And if you are interested in signing up, you can head on over to our website at signwithme.org, and you can register starting today. And we'll be happy to see you later and to start your ASL journey with Sign With Me. All right. So that's it for tonight, you guys. I really appreciate you, and I thank you so much for coming and joining in. Did you enjoy that? Give me some hearts if you enjoyed that. Okay. So I'm going to stop the live stream now. I want to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you.